Panthers. All set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Return starts from the goal line. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
60 red. Ready.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hill to throw. All in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On to punch, a former All-State punter who grew up just outside of Charlotte. It's Bradley Pinion. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Let's go. Mike, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, green, jack. Bill, green. Red, yellow. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Hut.
There's a dive up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hut.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
And it's 3rd down.
97. Watch out now. 52.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain to the 48. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Set, cut.
Williams crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Very long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over first down.
All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time, what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cut.
Here's Hill now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good, 32. Claws red. Ready?
Hill. Cut out left. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ready. Hut.
Goes Williams on the counter. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Eagle blue. Black shot. Go red. Hut.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. Darius Davis to return it.
Darius Davis on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He brushed him off with ease. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger.
Here's the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Set up. 60 Eagle. Let's go.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 20.
well again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around.
Ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Running it now out of the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Please. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Like when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll go play action. Finds a man right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. 6, 10.
First down, play action. Buying some time right. He's taking a shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Up
the gut they go with Williams. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, 60.
Running this one left. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On return, here comes Davis. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Check go.
A give now from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
70 Timberwolves.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 38-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Pioneer. Take. Viking 18. Let's go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. Now was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready! Bravo 80!
Throwing on third, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready?
Out of the shot. Oh, he lost the football. The Falcons bring it in, and they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, that's just...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
70 Rangers, let's go! 70 left, Mustang 19!
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. All right, here we go. Second down.
Street, go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 19 tight! Warrior 70!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Cowboy 80!
ETN on 3rd down. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. 5-6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
They snap it to McCarthy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Red 30, steel, black. Check, hot.
Throwing off the play fake. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. With a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Cowboy 60 by 6, 60 by go.
They'll run here on first down. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Go, Rick. Go. 19 Lion. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. Gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
70 Lion. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Running it after the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 34-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 32. Hut.
They're going play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, set. 52, blue. Hut, hut.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will pick me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ready.
Right back to Williams on first down. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready?
On second down, a run with Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's good for a couple of yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. Set.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue strike. Yellow. Hut.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Go! Ready?
They'll give left side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Another carry for him. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So the Falcons will fly home